Hello everybody and welcome back, in Gran Turismo Sport, where today we will be taking on one of Lewis Hamilton's time trial challenges again, this time at the Nurburgring GP circuit. Last time we beat Lewis Hamilton at Dragon Trail Coast, a fictional Gran Turismo track, but this is a real circuit where Lewis has actually raced in Formula 1 and in other formulas, so this might be a little bit more challenging. Well, I did beat him, of course, because I wouldn't have a video if I didn't. For now, I'll just leave you with the lap time from the exterior, so you can just see my lap time, how I beat Lewis from the outside of the car, and then we'll analyze it from the inside after the lap is completed. And that is a lap of the Nurburgring GP circuit. Looked kinda easy, but it wasn't. I've done a lot of attempts, hundreds of attempts, of course, trying to beat this very quick lap. And most of the time it's nothing and you have to start all over again. But this was the one. So we'll analyze it and see where exactly I got the time to beat Lewis Hamilton. So you brake there at roughly the 100 meter board and you really cut the corner, and I use a little of oversteer here to turn the car around for a better line into the next corner. Lewis doesn't do that, but you don't really get a lot of time from that. This is a very difficult part. You really have to remember the racing line, stay on the left and then go to the right, because you need to think about the final exit, not the first exit. So at this point you are barely ahead of Lewis, if you're lucky, and here he always beats me. He's always quicker here. For some reason, at the best case scenario, I lose 1/100th of a second here. The next corner, Lewis is braking very late. He's using trail braking to keep braking until almost the midway in the corner. We kind of try to imitate that. I've got kind of a different line than Lewis, but we succeeded there in not losing too much time. A bit of the gas here, but quickly on the gas again, as you could see. I won a little bit of time here. This corner combination is the most difficult. Here he always beats me. I lose 200th of seconds in the best case scenario. Most of the time I end up in the gravel here, but this time we actually managed to get around the corner relatively quickly, and we are actually not too far of Lewis at this straight. So here you brake just before the 100 meter board into the chicane and you really cut the chicane. You can get away with cutting the chicane. Lewis doesn't do that, but the penalty system will allow you to cut it a bit, and that's where you can get 4/10 from him if you're lucky and do it right. Use all of the space here and then you have beaten Lewis Hamilton. So, after all that analyzing and quick talking to keep up with the GT3 car we were in, let's now look at the final results and see how much times differ and with how much I actually beat Lewis. Because just as last time, of course, it's kinda nothing if you think about it. So Lewis's time at the Nurburgring GP circuit was 1 minute 55.368, which is pretty quick, which is to be expected from a 7-time Formula 1 world champion like Lewis Hamilton. My time was also a 1:55, but instead of a 3:68, it was a 3:14. So not too much of a difference. I've been working very hard to get that time, and it's always a good feeling when you finally succeed and do beat Lewis Hamilton. So if you enjoyed the video, consider liking, maybe subscribing. Maybe I'll do another one of these if you subscribe. Maybe, probably. It's on my bucket list, but it's a lot of work to knock these lap times from the board. So thank you for watching all the way to the end, all the way until here, and I'll see you next time.